Victoria Harper, and today we're going to be continuing our series of diving deep into Walt Disney World. Now, before we dive in, allow me to formally introduce myself. If we've never met before, hello. My name is Victoria Harper. I am the proud and passionate owner of Harper Adventures Travel Agency. I've been a travel agent for almost 2 years now, and along the way, I've become a travel trainer where I teach others how to book travel and make an income by doing so. But before becoming a travel agent, I had the wonderful opportunity of working, living, and creating magic for the Walt Disney World Company. And this experience has truly shaped me into the travel agent that I am today. I went from someone who was never able to vacation at Walt Disney World ever to literally being in the parks almost every single day and taking full advantage of that experience. Even still to this day, especially as a travel agent, I'm still a big Disney World enthusiast when I am not planning trips for my clients, working on a booking for myself, or doing anything really business related. Digesting Disney information, staying up to date on the latest refurbishments, the updates, podcast. This is what I do in my free time, and this is what I do for fun. So all around today, I hope I'm able to give you guys a lot of Disney World insights. After last week's training, we should be feeling very confident in understanding the Walt Disney World resorts. Today, we are going to be diving deep into mastering the Walt Disney World theme parks. So Walt Disney World in Florida has 4 main theme parks. They're going to be Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. And then guests are also going to have 2 water park options. That's going to be Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. And although guests don't need an admission ticket to get into Disney Springs, formerly known as Downtown Disney, this is a very popular dining and shopping area that is part of Walt Disney World, and guests will include this on their relaxing day. So, as one of the most popular vacation destinations in the world, understanding the park layouts, the magical offerings, and unique experiences that each Walt Disney World theme park has to offer is going to be crucial in helping you create unforgettable trips for your clients. Today, we're going to be doing a thorough review of each park, plus some pro tips. Then we're going to review some of the holiday experiences at these parks and talk about the must-see and do attractions. The first park we're going to be diving into today is Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is the heart of Walt Disney World. This is where you're going to find the iconic Cinderella Castle. A lot of popular rides are opening up at Magic Kingdom right now, like Tron and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And Magic Kingdom is also going to host a lot of parades and parties. So you're going to find lots of the classic Disney World princesses here and a lot of the classic Disney face characters like Mickey and his friends. Now, as of June 2024, there are about 25 attractions at Magic Kingdom. There's 11 quick service restaurants, 14 table service restaurants, and 2 character dining experiences. We're going to thoroughly dive deep into all the Disney dining next week, but I wanted to include this information here. That way we can review how many options your guest will have at each park. To paint a pretty good picture of the Magic Kingdom theme park, I've created us a Magic Kingdom brain dump. Let's start with this photo that I have here. This is going to be a photo of the Magic Kingdom park layout. I got this from the My Disney Experience app, and we can see that Magic Kingdom is broken off into 6 sections. We have Main Street USA right here, and then Tomorrowland, Fantasyland behind the castle. To the left of the castle, we have Liberty Square, Adventureland, Frontierland. Now, each of these lands are themed, and you're going to find the rides and quick service locations that correlate to that land. If you were interested in niching down in Disney, it can be fun just going onto the My Disney Experience app and getting yourself familiar with each location. But please don't think that you have to. When you or your guests get into any of the Disney parks, you're going to be able to pull up the My Disney Experience app, seamlessly put in the attraction or location you're trying to get to, and the My Disney Experience app is going to act as a GPS service and literally guide you to where you need to be. But what is important is understanding how the Magic Kingdom park is laid out. That way, when you are helping your clients plan their Disney days, you are ensuring that everything is running smooth and seamless. I have 2 Magic Kingdom tips to give you guys today. My number 1 tip when going to Magic Kingdom is to always start your day going left. This is because everyone's going to be entering the parks through Main Street USA. There's only 1 entrance into Magic Kingdom. Everyone's going to be entering through here, and when they get to the hub, most likely everyone's going to be starting their day going to the right or through the castle. You and your clients, you guys are going to be starting your day going to the left, enjoying least foot traffic or having a better chance of not getting as much foot traffic and having less wait times and rides. That way, by the time you are done in Frontierland and you make your way over to Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, everyone else is going over to where you just were. So that is my number one tip with Magic Kingdom. This tip will be applicable for all of the theme parks except for Animal Kingdom, because when you enter Animal Kingdom, the most popular attraction is going to be on the left. So that park, you would go to the right. My second tip, which is not a secret tip, by the way, many people may already know this, but in case you do not, when guests are entering Main Street USA, right, everyone's going to be flooding in through this one entrance area here, and everyone's going to be going on to Main Street USA to get where they need to. People are not only just going to be stopping to take some photos, stopping for random things because someone dropped their ice cream, or, this is where it's going to get really congested, especially on those hot summer days and busy holiday seasons. So if you are someone who would just like to get to your location and skip all of that, you can go into any of the Main Street gift shops or eateries and just follow that path. There is a path of gift shops and eateries right along Main Street, and you're going to be following that same path as well, but you're going to be inside with the air conditioned and not with all the crowds stopping to take their photo every 10 feet and things like that. So those are my two main tips when entering the Magic Kingdom theme park. Moving on to some other Magic Kingdom fun facts and popular experiences, is that guests of all ages can get pixie dusted. This is a free magical experience that can be found at Sir Mickey's behind here in Fantasyland. And this is essentially where a guest, right, adult or children, can go into Sir Mickey's, ask a cast member for them to be pixie dusted. The cast member is going to put some glitter in a wand, right, make it have some magic, and then they're going to ask you to twirl around, maybe do a few things, and you or your guest child is going to have some magic throughout the day. And then my next fun fact is, I'm sure that everyone has heard of the Epcot Drinking Around the World Challenge, but have you ever heard of the monorail crawl? This is going to be the Magic Kingdom equivalent to the Epcot Challenge. This is where guests are going to be able to get onto the monorail. Then the monorail is going to take them to Resort 1. They're going to get off, get a few drinks, and then hop back onto the monorail to go to Resort 2 to get off there and get a few more drinks and then continue the monorail crawl. Some popular experiences at Magic Kingdom include the Bippity Boppity Boutique. This is a magical salon experience where young guests can be transformed into Disney princesses or Disney knights by fairy godmothers in training. And then another popular experience at Magic Kingdom is dining at that Cinderella's table. So this is where guests are going to be able to eat inside of Cinderella's royal castle, and they're going to be able to have character dining with multiple Disney princesses. Both of these experiences are going to be popular requests, especially for families with young children. And it's very important to know that these reservations need to be booked well in advance, like as soon as possible. For the dining, for guests staying on property, they're able to book their reservations 60 days in advance. Now, each client is going to be different, and we're going to be talking a little bit about this on week 4 of this series. But depending on if you're working with a client who needs a little bit more hands-on and they prefer for you to take care of everything, or if you have a client who just wants to do everything on their own and you're just simply there as a safety net, you as the travel agent should be advising them that these popular experiences need to be thoroughly planned in advance. That way, when they get to the Disney World park, everything's all set up for them. Also important to note with this Bippity Boppity Boutique experience, this is right back here in Fantasyland, actually right across from Sir Mickey's, and there are different package options. So this is a very popular experience that has blown up on TikTok, and because it's blown up on TikTok, I have had to explain to a few of my clients that there's different package options. The most affordable package is, of course, going to include the least amount of inclusions. It's probably just going to have their makeup and clothes, maybe some photos. And then the next package is going to have their hair and nails done too. And then the deluxe package is going to have everything included, like that TikTok that they saw. So very important to note for your clients, just take reservations well in advance. And also note to them the importance of package options. So these popular and new attractions is where you can expect to see a little bit longer waiter times. If you are working with clients who are utilizing the Genie Plus option, these rides would be great to recommend for the Lightning Lane. Tron, this is a roller coaster that just opened up at Magic Kingdom. It just opened up I would say a year or two ago. And you can expect to see the line for this ride to be at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe more, depending on the time that your clients are going. And then Tiana's Bayou Adventure, this isn't even open yet. This is going to be opening up this month on June 28th. It was formerly known as Splash Mountain. It was a fan favorite, and it's been closed for the past 2 years. So everyone's anxiously waiting for this to be open with the new theming. It's going to be definitely very popular when it does open. And then other popular attractions is going to be Haunted Mansion, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. So this is a post that I shared with some of the live attendees. I created a Magic Kingdom master guide, and it was some good inspiration. So if you guys want to go and check it out on my Instagram or Facebook, that way you can gain some marketing inspiration on what to do with this information that you're learning today and how to create it into a marketing content that would be useful and valuable for your future clients. On to the specialty events at Magic Kingdom. So every holiday is going to be celebrated at Walt Disney World, from traditional Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, and the holidays, to other small celebrations like Dapper Day, 626 Day, characters' birthdays, and more. Magic Kingdom is going to be the park where you find the most extra ticket events to be at, and then there's going to be marathon races throughout the year as well. So Dapper Day is going to be a day where guests can wear their most sophisticated, vintage, and classic outfits enter the Magic Kingdom theme park and show off their most Dapper Day outfit. And then 626 Day, this is celebrated on June 26th. It's a day dedicated to Experiment 626 Stitch. So you're going to find a lot more Stitch merchandise, Stitch snacks, and Stitch appearances on 626 Day. The three most popular specialty events at Magic Kingdom is going to be Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and the traditional Disney After Hours. So with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, this is going to be a Halloween party that happens on select nights from August to October, and this is where guests of all ages can go trick-or-treating throughout the park. They're going to receive an exclusive Boo to You Halloween parade and fireworks show, and it's your chance to see the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. Now, usually it's a rule at Disney World that guests cannot dress up as a princess. They can't dress up. But at this event, guests are encouraged to dress up because guests are going to be able to come into the park after hours. The park is going to be all themed with Halloween decorations, and all their favorite Disney characters are going to be dressed in Halloween costumes. And it's also a chance to see some more rare character experiences. With Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, this is going to be a holiday party held on select nights from November to December. This is where guests can enjoy holiday-themed stage shows and see their favorite characters in holiday-themed costumes. Guests are going to be able to enjoy a spectacular Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time fireworks show and Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Time Parade. And then also guests entering the park at after hours, not only are they going to be able to enjoy some fake snow falling on them in the Magic Kingdom, but they're going to be able to enjoy complimentary holiday treats and hot cocoa all throughout the park. There's actually this event thing that when you walk into the holiday party, they're going to give you a little pamphlet, kind of something like this. And on the holiday party pamphlet, it's going to have a cookie trail for you to follow. So you're going to start at cookie 1, cookie 2, cookie 3, and work your way through the party until you get all 6 or 7 of those cookies. And then with Disney's After Hours, this is an exclusive party that is available at multiple parks on select nights throughout the year. This is where guests will be able to enjoy an exclusive experience with significant lower crowds, which means minimal wait times for the rides and less of the Florida heat. During these parties, guests are going to be able to enjoy unique and rare character experiences, and they're going to have complimentary snacks such as ice cream, popcorn, and soft beverages throughout the night. With fewer guests in the parks, Magic Kingdom After Hours will provide your guests a magical opportunity to experience the park rides and ambiance in a more intimate and leisurely setting. The next park we're going to be diving into today is Epcot. So Epcot stands for the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. When Walt envisioned Epcot, he wanted a theme park that was going to represent a lot of education for children. So when you enter Epcot, it is broken down into 2 sections. There's going to be Future World, which showcases technological advancements and innovations from the past, present, and future. And then there's going to be the World Showcase, which features pavilions representing different countries and their cultures. A lot of people say that Epcot is for the adults or there's nothing really for children to do there. I disagree. It just depends on how you are planning your Disney day, because at Epcot, you're going to find a lot of educational and cultural experiences along with fun attractions and characters. As of June 2024, there are about 20 attractions, 13 quick service restaurants, 26 table service restaurants, and 2 character dining experiences. Taking a look at our Epcot brain dump, this is the layout of Epcot. So here we have the World Celebration and a few attractions. You may find a few characters here, quick service locations, but you really want to focus on the World Showcase. So my number one tip when visiting Epcot is take advantage of the mobile ordering. And this is honestly going to be a tip for any of the theme parks that you go into, but especially with Epcot because Epcot is known for their foods and their eateries. A lot of people are going to be coming here for their food. So take advantage of the mobile ordering. And then my second tip with Epcot is that there are 2 entrances into Epcot. Up here, before the ball, this is the main entrance into Epcot. Everyone's going to be waiting in line, going through, scanning their band and everything. But if you are focusing more on the World Showcase and you know that your guests are going to be doing the Drinking Around the World challenge or maybe hopping from resorts, there is another entrance into Epcot. They would be coming off of the Skyliner. And right here is the Skyliner center, and guests can either go to the left and go visit some resorts, or they can go to the right and enter into Epcot to begin exploring the World Showcase. My fun fact to give you guys today with Epcot is next time you or your guest are visiting Epcot, be sure to arrange some time to visit Club Cool. This is going to be a shop located in Future World, which is right around here. And this is where guests can try free samples of various Coca-Cola beverages from around the world. Not only is this a free, fun experience, but you can have multiple ways to have fun with this. For example, if you have never done this challenge before, I'm going to spoil it for you real quick. But when you go and do this challenge or you go and try all the Coca-Cola beverages from around the world, when you get to Beverly, that is going to be the Coca-Cola from Italy. It is going to taste very bitter. So, if you've never done this challenge before, or if you are the only one in your party who knows about this, you go there with your friends, you're going to be able to kind of trick them. Or if you and your party already know all about this, turn it into a fun challenge by getting all of the samples, laying them out, and trying each of them to figure out which one is the Beverly. Some of the popular attractions that you're going to find here will be Soarin', Frozen Ever After, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Test Track, which will be going under refurbishment soon, and then some other rides that are not going to have a long wait time but still worth the visit will be Turtle Talk with Crush and Living with the Land. Other popular experiences you're going to find here at Epcot will be their festivals. So during the Epcot festivals, there will be interactive experiences along the way. Like for Festival of the Arts, there's going to be a painting board where guests can receive a paint number, go paint their number, and at the end of the season, all of the guests have created a mural. So let's dive a little bit closer into the Epcot festivals. These seasonal festivals are going to celebrate cultures worldwide with special events, entertainment, and culinary delights. Each festival is going to showcase different traditions, arts, and cuisines from its represented countries, which will offer guests live performances, storytelling, and unique activities. Also, Epcot will have marathon races occasionally throughout the year. So the first festival of the year is usually Festival of the Arts. This typically runs from mid-January to late February, and it's where guests can participate in interactive art workshops, view galleries featuring Disney-inspired art, and enjoy performances by Broadway stars. Then we're going to have the Flower and Garden Festival. This typically runs from early March to late May, and this is where guests are going to celebrate the arrival of spring with vibrant gardens, live music, topiaries of Disney characters, and outdoor kitchens offering seasonal dishes with delicious beverages. Then we have the Food and Wine Festival, and lastly, Festival of the Holidays. With the Food and Wine Festival, this typically runs from late August to mid-November. Guests are going to be able to have global cuisine, wines, and beers and spirits from all around the world. There's going to be themed food booths, culinary demonstrations, beverage seminars, live music, and other special events. With Festival of the Holidays typically running from late November to late December, guests are going to be able to enjoy holiday traditions from around the world with festive decorations, seasonal food and beverage offerings, and cultural entertainment. Here, guests are going to find a cookie trail, they're going to be able to take their photo with Santa, and they're also going to be able to enjoy a candlelit ceremony where a celebrity is going to come and tell the Christmas story for everyone. The third park in Walt Disney World is Hollywood Studios. This is a place where movies come to life with attractions like Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, and Toy Story Land. As of June 2024, there are 16 attractions at Hollywood Studios, 11 quick service restaurants, 7 table service restaurants, and 1 character dining experience. Diving deep into Hollywood Studios is going to be the park where you may find a little bit more of the big kid rides. My number one tip to share with you guys today is that when you are planning your client's park day, keep in mind that Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge, both very important parts of Hollywood Studios, they are going to be planned together, right? You wouldn't want to plan the park day to go to Toy Story Land and then head over to Tower of Terror just to come back to Galaxy's Edge. When you enter Toy Story Land, you're going to be able to come right through into Star Wars Land, and vice versa. When you go into Star Wars Land, you're going to be able to go right through into Toy Story Land. Another tip with Hollywood Studios is that Hollywood Studios is a Skyliner transportation option. They have a Skyliner center somewhere over here in the entrance, and guests can either get here through the buses or by Skyliner. A fun fact about Hollywood Studios is that guests are going to be able to join a Disney artist-led class to learn how to draw a beloved Disney character over here at Animation Academy in Animation Courtyard. Just like how we talked about last week at Art of Animation Resort, how there's that little class, guests can go and do that experience. You're also going to be able to find that experience here at Hollywood Studios. There's going to be a lot of popular attractions here at Hollywood Studios. You're going to find Rise of the Resistance and Millennium Falcon over in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area. And then Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be right in the center of Hollywood Studios. Slinky Dog Dash is going to be in Toy Story Land. And my personal favorite, Tower of Terror, is going to be all the way up over here. Now, other popular experiences that happen at Hollywood Studios is going to be Fantasmic, which is going to be all the way over here in the top. Fantasmic is a popular show that happens in the evening. This is where you're going to see stunning water effects, fireworks, music, and beloved Disney characters dancing on a boat that goes around to tell a story of how Mickey faces off against the Disney villains. If you or someone in your group is a big Star Wars fan, then Hollywood Studios is going to be the park for you or your clients. Disney's Hollywood Studios hosts several specialty events throughout the year, each offering unique experiences and entertainment for all guests. And Hollywood Studios is also going to have occasional marathon races throughout the year. Let's start with the Star Wars night options. So, Star Wars Galactic Night, this is going to be held at Hollywood Studios on select nights throughout the year, and it's a special after hours event where they celebrate all things Star Wars. You're going to be able to see extra character encounters, themed entertainment, photo opportunities, and exclusive merchandise. Now, there is a day version of this, but it only happens one day of the year, and it's called Star Wars Day. So every day on May 4th, Star Wars fans from all over come to Hollywood Studios to celebrate all things Star Wars. You're going to see special character appearances, themed entertainment, you're going to have extra Star Wars merchandise and photo opportunities throughout the park. The other specialty events at Hollywood Studios is going to be Disney's After Hours and Jollywood Nights. So this Disney After Hours, this is the traditional specialty event that we reviewed with the other parks, but Hollywood Studios is going to host this event on select nights throughout the year. They are currently holding this event until August 29th, and this is where guests can come into the park after the park has officially closed, and they're going to get 3 extra hours in the park, enjoying complimentary snacks such as ice cream, popcorn, and soft beverages, and avoiding that Florida heat. Jollywood Nights is a new holiday party that they brought to Hollywood Studios last year. It's unconfirmed if they're going to be bringing it back this year, but if they do, we are expecting to see it late November to late December. This is where Hollywood glamour meets Hollywood cheer at Disney's Jollywood Nights. It's a special ticketed event for the holiday season, and it's where guests are going to be able to enter the park after hours, enjoy the holiday atmosphere, enjoy some holiday drinks, some holiday music, and holiday entertainment. The last main Walt Disney World theme park we're going to dive into today is Animal Kingdom, my favorite. Disney's Animal Kingdom is a one-of-a-kind theme park that combines the excitement of attractions with the wonder of wildlife and conservation. As of June 2024, there are about 16 rides, but about 40 different attractions, so different things to do. There are 8 quick service locations, 5 table service locations, and 1 character dining experience. Taking a good look at our Animal Kingdom brain dump, this is the park layout. So my number one tip to give with Animal Kingdom is that my go left trick is not going to apply here. because this is where you enter the Animal Kingdom theme park. And once you make your way through the entrance, you're going to see the Tree of Life. Most people are going to be heading towards the left, either for Pandora or for the safari. I have some pretty good Animal Kingdom fun facts to give you guys today. So, my number one fun fact with Animal Kingdom is that there are no balloons allowed into the park. This is to prevent any of the balloons popping and any of the animals eating the rubber. So, when guests have a balloon and when they enter the park, they can go to guest services to check their balloon into Balloon Daycare. And when they leave the park, they're going to come and pick up their balloon from the Balloon Daycare. There's also no fireworks shows found here at Animal Kingdom, again, for the animals. But there is this Lady Divine, which is so, so cool if you do spot her. She comes out into the park and she's in disguise, she's in stilts, and she moves around really slowly. That way it's hard to see her. But if you, stroll through your park day and not be so quick to get everywhere and you stop to see her, it's a really cool experience. Also, a lot of people say that Animal Kingdom can be considered as a half-day park, but I totally disagree. Animal Kingdom is my favorite park, and I could spend all day there and not finish everything because there is so much to do. Yes, there is attractions in every land area, but there is also a daily bird show that happens in Discovery Island. There is Wilderness Explorers. This is going to be an interactive scavenger hunt and exploration game designed for young guests and adults too to earn badges by completing challenges. This is going to be inspired by the movie Up. So every station that you get to, they're going to be dressed like Up characters, and they're going to teach you how to do the Boy Scout thing. But there are other trails if you just want more of a calm, relaxing adult experience where you don't have to do all of that. The other trails is going to include Gorilla Falls, where you can stroll around Animal Kingdom and see hippos, gorillas, and other animals in their natural habitats. You're going to find great rides all around this park. So, first one is Expedition Everest. This is going to be a roller coaster found in Asia. Kilimanjaro Safaris, this is a safari tour over in Africa. And then Pandora, the World of Avatar, they have this really cool ride called Flight of Passage. It's my all-time favorite. That's going to be the popular ride here in Pandora. Also, good to know is that at nighttime, Pandora will light up. So, very fun to see. And then Dinoland is going to have some cool rides as well. However, Dinoland is planned to be completely refurbished. It's going to be turning into the Tropical Americas. You're going to see lots of themings of Coco and Encanto here. So, for my tip of not going left, okay, right now that is only applicable to Animal Kingdom. But once those Tropical Americas and this new land comes out, I would try this trick to go left because everyone else is going to be checking out that new area and going right. But also being refurbished is tough to be a bug. This is going to be rethemed into a Zootopia theme. Guests are not going to find many specialty events here at Animal Kingdom because Animal Kingdom Park is one of the first parks to close for the day. Although there are only a few experiences available, these two specialty events will provide additional layers of enjoyment, education, and cultural immersion for your guests. So the events at Animal Kingdom are going to be Disney's After Hours and Earth Day celebrations. With the Disney's After Hours, this is going to be the traditional specialty event that we reviewed with the other three parks, where guests get to enjoy 3 extra hours in the parks after they close, and complimentary snacks such as ice cream, popcorn, and soft beverages. The Earth Day celebrations, this is only going to happen once a year on April 22nd, which is Earth Day, also known as Animal Kingdom Park's birthday. Animal Kingdom is going to celebrate Earth Day with special activities, educational exhibits, and entertainment focused on conservation efforts and environmental awareness. Lastly, we have the water parks and Disney Springs. So guests visiting Walt Disney World are going to have 2 water park options. They're going to be Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. Blizzard Beach is themed around a ski resort that has melted into a watery wonderland. The story goes that a freak snowstorm hit Florida, prompting the construction of a ski resort. Here you're going to find one of the tallest free fall water slides in the world, a lazy river, a children's area, and a family raft ride. Typhoon Lagoon is themed around a fictional tropical paradise that was devastated by a massive typhoon. The storm left behind thrilling water slides, lush vegetation, and a sunken shrimp boat in the park's wave pool. So at Typhoon Lagoon, you're going to find one of the largest wave pools in the world, a water coaster, a family raft ride, and they also have an area sectioned off called Shark Reef where guests are able to snorkel with tropical fish. Then we have Disney Springs. If you haven't been to Walt Disney World in a very long time, you may know this as Downtown Disney, which is now known as Disney Springs. So Disney Springs is an expansive shopping, dining, and entertainment area located in Walt Disney World. And this is great for guests to do on their arrival day or departure day, maybe in a relaxing day, because there's no theme park ticket necessary to go into Disney Springs. And that concludes our training for today. I hope I was able to give you guys a lot of Disney World insights. If you are someone who is catching the recording, be sure to download the My Disney Experience app. At the end of all of our live trainings, we thoroughly review the app and everything that we just reviewed. That way you are still getting familiar with it. And then also be sure to connect with us on social media. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, guys.